This is still the best damn football show on the internet, period.
Inside the huddle, Moolage Mail. Yeah, we running the game. Run it up. Talk hits, talk stats, talk play. If it's football talk, we the ones you gotta play. Yeah, Moolage, bring the heat, no huddle. No hard hitting defense, yeah, he live in the struggle. Go. Fourth quarter pressure, he thrives in the clutch. Talking matchup schemes, who really got the touch? From the snap to the whistle, dissecting the game. Who elite, who fraud, yeah, he calling the name. Call him out. Mel in the zone, he bringing that vibe. Oh. Highlight plays, he keep bringing it alive. Let's go. Big runs, deep bombs, crowd going wild. Every Friday it goes down. You know that ish, and you know I style. Facts, yeah. Helmets cracking, crowd steady reacting. Boom, boom. Inside a huddle, hey.
What's good? What's popping? Your boys are in the building. We live, we lit. And it's back, man. We back.
Hello, motherfucker.
Football Friday, and we got football on right now. What's good?
Yes, sir. I don't know. Like, football season is just a good time for me. I love football.
It just warms the heart. I don't know. Something about it. It's something about it, man.
Yeah, basketball doesn't do it for me like this. Baseball definitely doesn't do it. Like, this is the only, like, preseason. And to the benefit of the NFL, the preseason games have not felt like preseason games.
They've been amazing. Yeah. I love it.
So it's kind of like we getting extra regular season games, even though they don't count, because the game, like, they've been super competitive. Like, they've been out there playing their ass off. But we're going to get into that because there's a lot of bullshit going around in college and in the NFL. It's kind of linked together. We're going to get to that. Like, you know how we do. Let's have a little fun in the beginning. Just a little bit of fun because this little nigga lost his mind.
Who's the top 5 NFL wide receivers of all time?
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, all time. I put Moss in there. Some more Odell, and then probably the Zay Flowers.
This is why we got to teach the youth. This is why. We said all time, not who are your favorite wide receivers today. I'm not. I am mad.
I'm so upset.
Okay.
I'm
To
so
go
upset.
Jefferson, Jamar Chase, then say, I'll throw Randy Moss in there. Odell Beckham, and then think about it and really thought about it and came up with Zay Flowers. Who is his parents? And where's his father? There's somebody responsible for this child.
Where are the coaches? Where y'all don't show history like film no more, like football movies. Y'all don't talk about this nigga said Mel, this nigga said Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
And it's crazy because the thing that made me mad, right? Because I tried not to get upset. I'm not gonna lie to you, I tried not to get upset, but the thing that made me mad is because you see I took my glasses off. I ain't gonna lie to you. The thing that made me mad, bro, is he repeated it. He said all time?
All time.
And that
right.
nigga, that nigga said, I'll throw Randy Moss.
I felt like it was just, fuck it, you know.
That nigga said all time? I'll throw Randy Moss in there. Nick, and then proceeded to say Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
I want that man cut today.
All time. In his football uniform, he said that.
I want him cut on the fit. I want him cut today. Before he's cut, I want him to run at least 200 gassers. Because, oh my, Zay Flowers?
Zay Flowers.
And this isn't like Zay Flowers disrespect. I love Zay Flowers as a player.
No, this is definitely Zay Flowers disrespect.
But all time, that nigga's
He's
not
not
even
even
top 15. Oh my
He's
God.
not even an all-time Baltimore Ravens wide receiver.
Like at all. What? What are we? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I need him cut, bro, today.
Today. And well, we got more dumb shit. We got this bullshit.
Oh, I hear it. I hear about the break. I hear it. You gotta hit it. There you go. Oh, come on. Come on, you gotta get low. Get low. You gotta get low, fam. You need a good hit. Come on, man. You got 2 minutes, man. I gotta go to work.
2 minutes.
I hear about the break. Oh, I hear it. You gotta hit that bit.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
only
God.
thing that's about to break is his damn collarbone.
And his, oh my God. And his brain, his mind. I couldn't even, I wanted to stop watching, but I couldn't even like not look away because
What are you
why?
doing? This is child abuse. I don't understand parents. Like, you're not teaching him how to play football right there. I just want you to understand this. Like, him hitting a tree, all you're going to do is separate his shoulder, break his collarbone. You're going to do something very ill to this kid because that's not how you teach tackling. He's not even rapping. Like, he's not, like, nothing about that is going to translate on a football field.
And first of all, why are we encouraging this?
Why? And you recorded it like it was like it was.
Hell, oh my God, you recorded it, you put it on camera, and you put it on the internet, and we know the internet is forever. Oh my God, why did we sit there and encourage this? And then on top of that, when he stopped, why did we allow him to continue? Oh my God, this is I'm so. And then they wonder why people can't tackle now. Because y'all doing shit like this.
You do shit like that. You would have been better off if you just put on equipment and just let him tackle you.
What happened to the days of like going to the store, buying some type of like equipment, you know what I mean? Like a bag or something, or like even like the days to where, you feel me? Like it was like the old days where, you used to get like a pillow or something. Like, what are we doing with the tree, bro?
Nothing. He wasn't rapping. All he was doing was banging his shoulder into the trunk of a tree.
That was already broken for one. Like, it was already broken. He didn't have to, nigga go have crazy shoulder issues.
Yeah.
By 15.
By 15, because he been hitting trees.
Just running in the trees.
And then what he gonna do when he on the football field and then the person he's trying to hit isn't standing still like that tree is.
And just one crazy sidestep. That's not a tree. And then what happens see, this is the funniest part about it. What happens when you meet somebody that ain't, one, built like a tree, and two, ain't standing still like a tree, and don't even want to like juke you or nothing? He gonna make you feel what a real tree trunk is supposed to feel like. And I promise you, torn rotator cuff, boom, right there. Rotator cuff.
Like, because it was a small tree. Like, it was a small tree trunk. Like, that wasn't, like, that whole situation was bad.
I just don't. I'm so disappointed. Like I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed, bro. Like, why would we?
Why?
Yeah. Why?
You're
It's
setting
why.
you're setting the kid up for failure. That's what you're
Quite literally. You're not helping him do nothing.
doing. No. Okay. So this is going to be, I'm gonna combine this just so we can have the full conversation on both sides. We have Pat McQuaid at Villanova, who is going to try and take the NCAA to court. Not the NCAA, my bad. He's taking the league, the Patriot League, I think they're in. He's trying to take them because the Patriot League basically told him, if you play a single snap this year, Villanova is forfeiting every game, period. The court said, or is trying to grant him a 5th year, even though the NCAA said, you played your 5 years, it's up. Now, a lot of people are forgetting that they changed this rule either last year or the year before last. I can't remember. It's either last year or the year before last. You get 5 to play 5. That's it. 5 to play 5. He's using the excuse about COVID, which is bullshit. It is 2026. COVID was in 2020. You wasn't even in college in 2020. You wasn't even in college in 2021. You didn't get to college to 2022. So you can't I don't understand how he thinks he can still use the COVID year. It's beyond me. But that's what he's doing. Unless he was in college in 2021. But even then, you only get 5 for 5. Like, it is what it is.
Say even then, you still only get to play 5 years. Go to the league. I'm tired of you little niggas not wanting to go to the league, bro.
I'm gonna put it all in the bowl, and then we can go crazy on it, right? So then we have that along with a couple other players as well. Then we have the situation going on in the NFL where I'll play it. I'll get my boy on this.
Well, we had Pete Thamel on Get Up this morning, and apparently there's a judge in Colorado that's going to issue a further ruling today, and I think there's a lot that's up in the air. What I do know from the NFL standpoint is that on Sunday, August 30th, that is the final NFL cutdown day, there are 32 NFL teams that essentially will be releasing 37 players each. That's 1,184 players. I don't know how many of those 1,184 players have used up all 5 years of their college eligibility, but I would venture to say probably not a lot. So you're talking about the prospect of multiple players who don't make it on the NFL rosters, then having the option, potentially, of going back to play in college football. And then there'll be cases where even a player who...
Right. So we have that. We have a situation where Diego Pavia has put his name back in the thing. He put injunction in because he wants to go back to college, but he can't go back to Vanderbilt because Vanderbilt has a quarterback already or whatever the fuck it was. So, but they're saying if he does come back, he can only go back to Vanderbilt. It's very weird. We got the kid from Tampa Bay, the defense end from LSU.
I heard about him.
He basically filed an injunction as well, saying he basically wants to go back to college football. Like, you go and then I'll.
You said Diego Pavia. I'm not even gonna lie. I lost my shit because, oh my god, okay. So I'm gonna start off by saying this. It was, I believe, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, where me and my illustrious co-host Melvin Jackson sat here and told the world that this exact thing was going to happen. We told you guys this exact thing was going to happen when it came to the transfer portal, when it came to the NIL, when it came to all of this stuff, right? We called it. We was the first person to call it the Wild Wild West, the gold rush, right? Because everybody's rushing to get the money. Everybody's rushing to get the bag. Everybody's rushing to get exposure. We told y'all this shit was going to happen, especially when it came to the transfer portal, and y'all letting players leave mid-season, beginning of the season. Doesn't matter. Y'all just letting them up and leave. Oh, well, you left. Oh, well, come on back. We got a bag for you. Like, we told y'all it was going to get this bad. And now everybody's shocked and surprised that we have players that are going to capitalize on not only an NFL bag, but a college NIL bag because they can?
Yep.
Yeah, y'all gonna piss me off, bro, because we told y'all this shit was gonna fucking happen. We told y'all this was going to happen, and it quite literally happened. Literally happened right before our eyes. So congratulations. Y'all created this problem.
And I'm gonna go to where you was gonna go a couple minutes ago. Why are we rewarding a bunch of mediocre niggas? Just think about this. Think about. I mean, this is the way Melvin thinks about it. This is what I think about it. With the Pat McQuaid situation, you went to JUCO. I think you went to Kent State. You went somewhere else in between that, and then you ended up at Villanova. You're not a good quarterback. You're not. You're 5'11", 170-pound quarterback. And I get it. You took Villanova to the FCS quarterfinals, whatever the fuck you did last year. Totally get it. Understandable. Congratulations. But there is no future past this for you. And I get it. You probably want to hold on to this, maybe get another bag if you can get it from Villanova or whoever you can get this NIL money from. And I get it. Totally understand it. But you used up your time, dog. It's time to go. And with the Diego Pavias of the world, the defense end from the Buccaneers, if you're not good enough to make an NFL roster, going back to college and then trying to do it again isn't going to change anything. Your best bet is to get on the practice squad and get in through that, because they're talking about, well, practice squad, they only make $300,000, but if they go back to college, they can make almost $500,000 to $1 million. Yeah, maybe. If you can do that. If. Because a school still has to pick you up. And we're already in August. Football
Season starts in a week and a half.
In 2 weeks, dog. So scholarships are already taken. Unless you plan on walking on and paying out of pocket, now you're losing money.
And a lot of NIL deals are gone already.
Makes no sense to me. Just if you get cut, get on the practice squad. It's really simple. And my thing is, again, the way my mindset works, if you weren't good enough to make the fucking league in the first place, you're not going to make it next year. It's going to be worse next year.
Here's my thing. First and foremost, like you said, that's like the biggest point, right? I feel like niggas are scared to go to the league at the end of the day because you know you suck. So you want to stay in college as long as you can. But even outside of that, right? Say you do get cut and you go back to whatever team that you came from. What if the nigga that's there is better than you?
That part.
Like, I don't think you niggas think this shit through before y'all do this shit, bro. Like, oh, I'm gonna file an injunction and I'm just gonna go back to college and get my spot. No, you're not.
No.
Because the nigga that's there is probably better than you.
Because they've been
the bench
while you were there, and they recruited when you left.
Yeah, and they recruited so that they can fill that spot with somebody that's going to potentially be better than you. So why would they bring you back?
And then on top of it, most of you niggas was undrafted in the first place. So the league didn't think you was good enough anyway. So, nigga, just go to Canadian League, go to Europe. There's so many football leagues you can go to.
Oh, thank you. I was just about to say, go. We got the UFL, there's a CFL. You can go overseas. There's Arena. There's a whole bunch of outlets that y'all can go to if y'all want to scratch that itch. Because you got the bag already. I was in college. I got the NILs. Y'all got the money. Yeah. The money ain't an issue.
Why you want to be the old nigga?
Yeah. Why y'all trying to be on campus 37 years old fucking old? That's crazy.
Right. And for a nigga like Diego Pavi, you're not going to get taller, dog.
At all. You're not going to get taller and your arm's not going to get stronger. I'm sorry.
That's your arm might get a little strong. I'm not gonna say your arm because you can work on your arm, but
You can't, but that accuracy.
You can't work on being 5'9", dog.
Yeah, and you can't work on. And unfortunately, if you just don't got accuracy, you just don't got it.
Yeah, and you're not gonna fix it that much in a year.
And in college,
when you're gonna still be running RPOs and all that shit.
Where you spent multiple years and the problem still persists. Like, why would you think going back is gonna solve the problems that you had coming out of college? This is why you guys need to go to the NFL or a professional league so that you can learn from professionals. Because, like I said, going back ain't just that shit ain't that shit ain't just it ain't just gonna be no easy thing. Because this is the thing. It's the most beautiful part about this, right? Because I was listening to somebody on the radio the other day, and they said that due to this rule, there's going to be a whole bunch of players coming out, and then you'll have a whole bunch of coaches and a whole bunch of programs cutting other players to make room for these bounce backs, right? And I'm just like, y'all don't understand how not only football players work, but men work. Huh? These are young mids, okay? These ain't just no running amok players are just gonna come and lay down because brother came back from the league. Hell no. Now they see it as a challenge because you coming to, you gotta understand, NIL is rules all. You coming to fuck up my bag. That's not happening, dog.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up, don't bring your loser ass back over here because you couldn't make it to the league, dog. No.
Oh yeah,
way.
no, I'm cooking you every day.
Every time I see you, I'm like, oh, couldn't make it on.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be me. Tell you
every
that.
day. Every day I'm cooking you. Every day I'm cooking you.
Your self-esteem is gonna be shit by the time you get done with me.
Oh yeah, because guess who? When they watch my film, when the NFL coaches and scouts watch my film, I'm putting you on it the most.
100%.
That's what's gonna happen. I'm putting your ass on it the most, nigga, because you thought you were gonna come back and shit was gonna be sweet. Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm.
Right. And you were under. It's one like it's, and I don't understand because I originally thought I should have did a little bit of research before I did it, but I could have sworn the second you got an agent, you couldn't go back to college. Like that was the whole point, because you became a professional once you got the agent. And maybe that changed because of the NIL shit. Maybe I'm not 100% sure.
Possibly, I guess.
But I don't see, because I remember basketball players, they would never get an agent when they went into the draft for this specific reason, that if they didn't get drafted, they can just go back to college.
Yep.
So maybe it changed because of the NIL. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't see how you can commit to going to the NFL draft, not get all the way through the draft, go through mini camps, OTA, you went through everything, made it all the way to the final cut day, or maybe not even the final cut. Let's say you got cut in early August. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to college. No, you're not. Yeah. You can't do that. No, you can't do that. Mm-hmm. No. You are a professional.
Go to a different league. You're professional now. Go to a different league, or go get a motherfucking blue collar job, nigga, because that's all your options you got.
Nigga, put the fries in the bag. Because
tell them, Carly fries, please. Because what are we doing?
Because I'm not. You made a choice. My thing is, once you made yourself eligible for the draft, you made your choice. You said, I'm not coming back to college. Because even with all of that, you still got to enroll in school. You still got to take classes. There's so many things you have to do and take care of that you cannot take care of in the amount of time you're going to need to get it done.
Quite literally. Like, you have to go back to like being a student, right?
Yeah. And you have to take a full credit course. Like you have to take at least 12. I don't know, each school is different, but you got to take at least 12 credits.
You imagine graduating, dog. And instead of getting up for practice like you would do in the NFL, right? Your ass got to get up for class, nigga.
Because you're a dummy. Bro, just take the $380,000, get you an apartment, make the practice squad, and just bust your ass and work. Because at that point, that's your job. That's your job. Go to the gym, work out, get better. That's your job.
I want y'all to listen to what Mel just said, right? Because he made a really good point. You niggas is dummies. Okay? Y'all thought I was gonna go with the other point. Nah, he made a really good point because you niggas is stupid, bruh. Y'all are stupid. There's no way you gonna sit up here and tell me that you don't want to make over $100,000 on a practice squad on top of the NIL money that you already have.
You should have something. I don't think you should have went through all of it. Like you should already, at bare minimum, you should have at least 150,000. Bare minimum.
So you just building on to. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know nothing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, even we can take the NIL money off the board. Take that money off the board. It's not there. You make the practice squad, like I said, that's still $380,000. You get you an apartment. You don't have to buy a big old doofy crib. Get you an apartment. You can pay the rent for the entire year. Boom, in one shot.
Just like that.
Done deals. You ain't got to think about it. You ain't got to worry about nothing. All you got to do from that point on, get up, go to the gym, watch film, get better, go to practice. That's it.
It's a beautiful job.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
That's easy peasy.
Easy money.
And then, with any luck, you either work your way onto the 53-man roster, an injury will happen, you'll get on the 53-man roster, or even better, another team will call and be like, you know what? We want him.
Yeah. Hey, I kind of like that guy over there. Yeah, how easy that works.
I don't understand, because you're going to risk going back into the transfer portal. For what? To maybe, because you still understand. The team that picks you up doesn't necessarily have NIL money at that moment to give to you. Mm-hmm. You're technically going to school on the free ski because most of them, especially the schools that you're going to want to go to, the bigger schools, the LSU, the Alabama, all their scholarships are going to be tied up.
They're gone.
Like they're all tied up. And if they do let a kid go, it's going to look really bad on the school and shit. It's going to look stupid. Mm-hmm. So why would they do that? I don't know. But even let's say it does happen and you do go there. What do you think that NIL money is going to be? It's not going to be nothing crazy because the NIL money is already gone.
Yep, that's gone too. So
scholarships gone.
This is my question. Outside of them going back and the person that you're going back to compete with is possibly better than you. What if you get hurt?
What if your dumbass get hurt? Or I'll throw another caveat on there. What if you look worse than you did when you entered the draft the year before?
You don't think about these things, huh? You don't think about these things, huh? You can go back, go through a whole camp, go through a whole season. What if your dumbass get hurt? What if your dumbass go out there and look worse than you looked the first time?
And you was already an undrafted free agent.
And you was already. See, y'all don't be thinking. Y'all don't be using your head. Y'all stupid.
Stupid. Because what makes you think? This is why I said it doesn't make any sense. If you were an undrafted free agent, do you know how much better you got to be to just be a 6th-round draft pick? Just a 6th-round pick. Let alone you think you're going to climb into the top 3 rounds?
And so, look, this is the funniest part about it, right? Like, what if you do all of that and you go through a whole season and because the team you left technically still maintains your rights? What if they cut you? What if you do all that shit and get cut again, nigga? Like now they just cut you outright. Like now they just don't want you at all. They like, oh yeah, that nigga sucks. Like we had to see no. Like that shit, y'all are stupid, bro. Oh my gosh.
I don't think they don't think about they're thinking about money that they might get instead of counting the money that you will get. Because if you make it to the end of it, if you're making it to next weekend and you get cut, the chances of you getting picked up by the team that you're on and making the practice squad or another team are very high. So you're going to get a salary from either that team or another team. I can pretty much bank on that because you just missed the cut. So that means you're on the cusp of it. You're just missing some things here or there. You going back to college? There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that a school is even going to pick you up.
That's true. That's true. And you guys want to know why that's true? Because we just seen it this past offseason in college. How many people hit the fucking transfer portal? Thousands of players. And how many players ended up trying to either go back to their school or had nowhere to fucking go? Thousands of fucking players. Because people kept telling y'all, hey, you probably should stay where you at. Probably stop trying to hit the transfer portal after every fucking 2 seconds. You might try to go and nobody gonna have a spot for you.
Knows a perfect example of that, and this is my guy, and I hope he does great because I think he's at one of them Carolina schools, but it's like a Division II school. Jaden Davis.
Yeah.
Jaden Davis left Michigan. He was number 1 quarterback recruit in the country 2 years ago. They brought in Bryce Underwood his second year. Bryce Underwood, they paid him all that money. Bryce Underwood became the quarterback. Jaden Davis hit the transfer portal, and nobody looked for him. Not one. This is a kid who was the number 1 quarterback in the country just 3 years ago now. He's playing Division II football. And you think you're going to leave? You think you're going to be an undrafted nigga and then go back to, come on. There's no guarantee you're going to get anything out that transfer portal. There's no guarantee.
Y'all ain't get shit.
If they not going to take a chance on a quarterback, a dude that was the number 1 prospect in the country, a defense end has no shot in hell to get picked
Diego
up.
Pavia was a Heisman finalist and he went undrafted.
So this whole situation is going to get crazy. Hopefully it doesn't, I'm hoping that they make the ruling that none of these guys can go back to college. They'll just make it right and just be like, no, you can't go back.
Yeah, no. Absolutely fuck not.
I'll
say this though, I still got eligibility, so I'm going to play. I'm just going to be a coaching assistant, be on the sideline with the pads and stuff like that, giving them little hand signs and shit.
I told you,
hand turfing and shit.
We said it before. I put it out. I look in the camera again. Coach Prime, I seen it. I seen your fellas out there, man. You can bring me up.
Hey, I got come equipment ready. You feel me? Like fitted and everything.
I'm not my cornerback safety size, but I've seen your linebackers. I can play linebacker. I can cover sideline to sideline.
Yeah, man. You feel me? Just let me know something. You feel me? And call Skechers and tell them I need a cleat deal. It's good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna design them all. Well, like the not even the New Balance. What are the Hokas?
Yeah. The Hoka Jones.
There's some Hoka cleats. With the nice little memory foam and shit in there.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm running on clouds.
Yeah. You heard that? That's a commercial idea. Hoka, call us.
Yeah, call us, man. Call us. Then we also got the preseason games. I was telling my cousin about this because everybody knows this is Raider Nation podcast right now. Dylan Labe locked up that 3rd running back spot.
Hey, you see my boy? Hey, my white boy going crazy right now, man.
Dylan Labe locked that up. I liked him coming out when I was watching him when the Raiders picked him up and I was watching his highlights and I said he had a lot of McCaffrey in him. We said this last week, But the more he looks like he's settled, he knows the NFL game now.
Yeah.
And he knows his role. I'm going to blame a lot of this on fucking Pete Carroll and that shitty coaching staff that he had. I'm literally going to do that.
Heard what he said.
But Dylan Labe, Mike Washington, who's looking amazing, and that backfield is going to be nuts.
I'm just what's crazy is because, like you said, we talked about Dylan Labe a lot. And we even came on this podcast and we said that if he can get a hold on the ball and fix his fumbling problem, he can really be a solid back in this league. And it seems to me, at least, like he's really focused in and honed in on the fumbling issue to the point where I haven't seen any all season. I know it's preseason, but he's just looking at the technique he's using with the ball high and tight. He's making sure that anytime he comes into contact, 2 hands on the ball. Like, he's starting to develop and focus in the way that you would want a football player to do. And I think that's just nothing but a good sign. He's young. Like you said, I think he solidified that third string spot. But you see the work that he's put in. You see the development that he's put in and how it's just working out for him. I will say this, though. Dylan, you gotta cut it off, bro. You gotta cut it off, bro. You gotta cut it off.
Yeah, gotta
cut it off. I seen it on the sideline. You feel me? After the touchdown, you feel me? Hey, you gotta cut it off. Let it go. Like Elsa said, just let it go. You feel me? Ball is the new fade. You feel me? So just embrace it, big dog. But whatever you had going on there, we gotta let that go. You feel me? We gotta let that go because you're gonna be on prime time. You feel me? You're gonna be on television a lot more, rotation and shit. We can't have you out there looking like that, big dog. Nah, you gotta let that go. You feel me? So when you take off the helmet, people don't jump scare a little bit. Feel me? Just go clean. You feel me? Just go clean. It's gonna look good. I promise you.
Cause that shit went back here, brother. You gotta,
brother.
And look, just come to the dark side, bro.
That's why I said just let it go. It looked good. Look at my boy. It looked good. You feel me?
Just come on over. It's all right. It's all right. It's good over here.
It's okay. You feel me? It's all right. Just let it go. But you look good, boy. I'm telling you right now, you look good. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? I like what I see. All right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, them boys look nice out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them boys look real nice.
Yeah. Then of course we had the typical. What I don't like is when people do this thing where they look at Fernando Mendoza and his situation, and then they start trying to compare it to Shedeur Sanders' situation. I'm like, don't do that. Like, because they went to this thing where, well, they're gonna give Mendoza time to grow, and they're gonna put people players around, and they didn't do this for Shedeur. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Say they're doing it now.
Every situation is going to be different. Everyone. Like, I would prefer they not throw his ass out there all dumb early and shit, because as of right now, he's still learning. Let him learn. I think every single quarterback, when they're coming into the league, unless they show you without a shadow of a doubt, they are the number one quarterback and you don't have an established backup behind them or established veteran, then you can put them out there. But other than that, it only helps them to just sit back for a little bit, learn the offense, catch up, get the speed of the game down, and then watch it from the sidelines from a veteran, and then allow them to go. Mm-hmm. Like, all of this, well, if you're the number one overall pick, then you should be the starter from day one. They did it to Cam Ward, and Cam Ward still looks like ass.
I'm saying Cam Ward is not good right now.
He looks terrible.
Horrible.
They did it to fucking Bryce Young. It took them a year and a half to be like, yo, just sit down. Let's work it out. They played fucking Justin Fields. He's been on 3 teams. Looks bad. So much so that they're thinking about changing him to running back.
You think if they would have let Justin Fields sit and just watch the game, Just develop the game. Just play football at an NFL speed for a few years. And that Bears offense, and this is not even knowing that they're getting Ben Johnson, but knowing that, hey, they're probably going to be bad for a while. That is okay. We know we have the future here. We just have to bring him along as we come along.
And that
being a
was
lot better.
That's the conversation me and my cousin was having, is like, this pressure for every team to win right now is why the development of players is so bad right now. Every team doesn't have. Okay, I'm gonna change that. Every team doesn't have the same chance and probability to win the Super Bowl. You have a chance, but everybody's chances and percentages are higher and lower based on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
We know going into the season, the Cleveland Browns, chances of winning the Super Bowl, slim. So it doesn't benefit you any to play Deshaun Watson at all, especially knowing Deshaun Watson's not going to be on the team next year.
And Deshaun Watson's not very good right now.
And he's not very good. So it would be your best interest to be like, look, Shador, you got 17 games, dog. 17. I'm not pressuring you to go 17-0. I'm not pressuring you to go 9-8. I'm not doing that. All I want to see is you look like an NFL starting quarterback.
Just get better by the week.
That's all I want you to do. And then you can go from there. But speaking of an NFL quarterback, I made an observation. I wonder if you made the same observation, because somebody's lying. Somebody is motherfucking lying. How the fuck is Patrick Mahomes practicing and playing football?
Man, dog, when they say that shit every single time, my face turns up like, because
how do you tear your ACL
and LCL
in January? And you've been practicing since fucking June?
Says he's gearing up to play week 1.
No. Tyreek Hill can barely walk.
Malik Neighbors can barely run.
Like, everybody who tore their shit before him are nowhere near ready to play football at any point in time. So how either A, he didn't tear his ACL and LCL and they just made that shit up and it was like a sprain or some bullshit. But there is no way. I mean, there is no fucking way that you did that and you're back on a football field in 5 months. No. And you're on and not like you're just on a, you're running drills.
Yeah. You're playing, you're doing, let me relax. You're doing 11s. Like you're cleared for football. What? Who?
Somebody
I want to know. Look, somebody's either lying or this nigga got Jesus as his doctor. Because what did they put in your knee to where? Give me the sauce. I would have loved to have it. Nigga, I tore my patella tendon and it was out for 1.5 years, damn near 2 years. Took me 4 years to come back to play football.
Right. So I don't know what voodoo he got going on, but
what voodoo witch doctor did you? What sacrifice? What is going on?
You know, I ain't seen his brother in a minute. Did he give his brother up?
You know what, man? You know what? I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, you know, I ain't heard from him in a second. I heard from the other light skinned Mahomes brother. Like, I ain't seen him in a little minute.
We got to look. We got to put an APB out on Jackson. See what the fuck
we might have to see if he hide over there. You feel me? He might be cloned or something. You feel me? If we do pop out, but I don't know, man. You feel me? That might be. Yeah, I don't know. He got some. They must have put vibranium in his knee.
Yeah, and if they do, I need that.
Yeah, because why y'all holding up the sauce, bro?
All right. Okay, so we're coming towards the end because we're only going to do an hour today. We're only going to do an hour, but I got some good shit on the end because me and my cousin had a conversation and it brought up some interesting things. You know, basketball, we got off the stats. We're going to do this. But here, because the numbers numbers can get skewed a little bit, and people sometimes you lean a certain way because you see the name of the person. But let's go do something a little different here. Some new shit.
Yards, points, tackles, put it all on the table. Who really got game? Let the numbers be the judge. No bias, no favorites, no narrative to hide. Take away the face. Welcome to the blind side. Blind side.
Yeah, welcome to the blind side. Blind side. We're gonna, if you watch the show, you watch the basketball show, you know how we do it. We present numbers, no faces, nothing. Just the numbers. We're gonna let the numbers talk. We'll reveal who it is after, but we just want to see if numbers do lie.
I'm with this. I like this. Let's do it.
Okay. First up, I probably should have did it the other way. It's going to be full screen, but it is what it is. We're going to go. This was the one. Where should I go? All right, we'll start here. This is the one that started the conversation. This is the one that started. All right, we got player A, player B. Player A, 646 tackles, 6 sacks, 11 forced fumbles, 64 interceptions. Player B, 1,146 tackles, 8.5 sacks, 20 forced fumbles, 63 interceptions. This is career. This is totals for their career. All right. Now, just to add a little context, player A was also a 9-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro, 1-time Super Bowl champ, and a Defensive Player of the Year. Player B, 10-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro, 4-time Super Bowl champ. Now, Mulich, based off of this, who would you rather rock with? Player A, player B?
Off the raw look, I wanted to go B, but that decoy is different.
Okay.
I'm gonna go B and I'm gonna stick it.
B and you're gonna stick it.
Yep.
All right. So this is what we got. All right. So we got almost double the amount of tackles, 2.5 more sacks, almost double the amount of forced fumbles, and 1 less interception. Player A, Ed Reed, Ronnie Lott, playing B. Now, I did this because just off the rip, if you ask somebody, it's the greatest safety of all time.
Ed Reed.
They'll tell you Ed Reed. They'll tell you Ed Reed, ball hawk. They talk about Ronnie Lott as a big hitter and all. You don't think of Ronnie Lott. I didn't think Ronnie Lott had that many goddamn interceptions. Like that was like that. That threw me for a loop because I was just like, it's Ronnie Lott. It's always bang him up, bang him up. That's what Ronnie Lott was known for.
Yeah, big hits, chew off the finger, go back in the game, stuff like that.
Right, but this is a lot closer than what people would say. It's not just hands down. Oh yeah, Ed Reed's #1 safety. Ronnie Lott got a lot to say about that.
Yeah, it makes you think a little bit.
It makes you think a little bit. This one, it's gonna be a little. It's going. We'll do this. All right, player A. 11. These are wide receivers, by the way. These two are wide receivers. You got 11,619 yards on 731 catches and 83 touchdowns for player A. Player B, 14,731 yards on 1,031 catches and 81 touchdowns. Okay. I will give you just a little bit of context, just a little more context. Player A, 6-time Pro Bowl, 3-time All-Pro. Player B, 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. Oh, and player B has a triple crown.
Word.
That might have sold who B was, but
Triple crown speaks volumes.
this is what I want
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
gonna go.
when we got like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, no, most definitely. This game will be definitely. It'll be a lot. It'll be a lot more intense if we have when we get more people. But I'm gonna go B.
Or B? All right. A and B.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Johnson, Steve Smith Sr., who, like I said, is bullshit. That nigga's not in the Hall of Fame. It's fucking ignorant, but it is what it is. All right. Last one. It's probably my favorite. Player A. These are defense backs. Again, going back to the defense backs. We got 1,220 tackles, 18 forced fumbles, 20 sacks, 65 interceptions. Player B, 496 tackles, 6 forced fumbles, 2 sacks, 29 interceptions. Mind you, both these niggas is in the Hall of Fame. Both these niggas is in the Hall of Fame. Then I will give you player A, 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro Super Bowl champ. Player B, 7-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, and 1-time Super Bowl champ. I'm leaving out some accolades here and there just because I want to see exactly what the numbers say. Because if I start throwing accolades on top of it,
it might give it away. I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna go A.
Gonna go A. That's what everybody just, like I said, the numbers alone just dwarf it, and we should already know what this is about right here. Not even close. Not close.
I'm making some really good decisions right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you went 3 for 3. You went 3 for 3. That's the way we're gonna do it. This is just the one. I'm gonna do something like these were kind of, you kind of look at it, you kind of know, but I'm gonna do as the season goes on. I'm gonna do some real in depth. I kind of made this up at like last minute, but I'm gonna get like real deep cut.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna get real intrinsic around here for sure. We're gonna start pulling some cards because a lot of y'all be lying when it comes to y'all top 10 list.
Yeah, because I also got into a conversation with Trent. I'm gonna light his ass. Well, I did. I'm trying to get his punk ass at least to come on a live or something with us.
He can come. He for sure. Yeah, rock to the live, man. Because I seen the comments. I seen the conversation. Trent, you know you out of pocket, dog. You know what you talking about is some bullshit.
Which one you doing? Which one? Because I'm about to go. Because I'm talking about the Matthew Stafford one.
No, I was gonna say the Matt Stafford one, dog. You know he's talking some bullshit.
Like, to say Matthew Stafford has no shot to be top 5 if he wins a Super Bowl is insane. And then you have Drew Brees at number 5, though. Drew Brees?
And that's the thing. If Matt Stafford wins another Super Bowl with his MVP, that puts him at least top 6.
Top 5.
Like,
top 5. Because because everybody loves Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna have another Super Bowl over Aaron Rodgers.
I have him over Rodgers already. And Rodgers is my favorite quarterback.
I have him over Aaron Rodgers already. So that's,
I get the MVPs, but I still have him over Aaron Rodgers.
Right. Because it was at the end of it, we're gonna act, because they sitting there like, we're not gonna act like, his time before he got to the Rams that he was bad. He played for a bad Lions team. That still
wasn't bad though.
It doesn't take away that he played well. The team sucked, but he played well.
I was gonna say, like, if you watch the film, and I get he wasn't bad though. Like, that's the thing. People, oh my gosh, bro. Like, people forget the Lions, Matt Stafford, and what he was really doing to keep that team just relevant. Just
Right.
relevant.
And if you're gonna do that, then there's no way you can have Drew Brees at 5 because he was on some shitty teams too. Like he was on some shitty teams.
Yeah, and then on top of that, bro, like Drew didn't get it done when he was supposed to get it done, and I will concede to the 2 PIs, but let's not act like the game with the offenses that
He's had way better
he's
offenses than Matthew Stafford.
that they had at that time specifically, like
I think a
come on,
lot of
bro.
people forget before Phillip Rivers got to the fucking Chargers, he was the quarterback.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, there's a reason why they literally gave up on him and drafted Phillip Rivers. Like he was as good as we told him, like me and Mel told y'all last week. He was as good as gone to Miami until New Orleans swooped in and was like, "Hey, look at our city. Can you help us rebuild it?"
So there's no if Matthew Stafford wins another Super Bowl with his resume, with Calvin Johnson has the NFL all-time record because of Matthew Stafford.
Quite literally.
Puka Nacua got the rookie record because of Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp, triple crown. Matthew Stafford. Like Devontae Adams is probably going to go ape shit this year. Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, quite literally.
And that's with he's what 8th all time in fucking passing yards, and he's thrown less interceptions than every nigga that y'all got in your top 5. Like Matthew Stafford is like that. Like I don't think people really look at his numbers and understand how good he's been his entire career.
So if Matt Stafford wins another Super Bowl, I want people to look me in my face, in my soul, and tell me that he's not better than John Elway. I want y'all to look me in my face and tell me that he's not better than John Elway as a quarterback here. We're talking as a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
If he wins another Super Bowl, y'all cannot tell me that he's not better than John. I dare you. Oh, I fucking dare you. I dare y'all to tell me that he's not better than John Elway.
It depends on who these. Everybody has a different top 5, but it's going to be Brady, Peyton,
Montana.
After that, everybody else has one Super Bowl.
I'm gonna say it gets dicey as shit after that. Like
after that, everybody else has one Super Bowl, like one. So if he gets 2 with the yards and everything that he's done, he's easily 4 or 5.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's the reason why I said, like, if he gets another Super Bowl, you can't sit up there and tell me that he's not better than John Elway. John Elway is normally consensus next up on a lot of people's lists when it comes to top 10 quarterbacks.
Unless you say Mahomes is 4.
Yeah, unless y'all put Mahomes up there, which I think is crazy, but a lot of y'all are overglazing the fuck out of him. That's another story.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Mahomes at 4 because Mahomes got what 3? We got 3 Super Bowls.
3 balls,
right. Yeah. With the yardage, with the stuff that he's done, so you go Brady, Peyton, Montana, Mahomes. 5 is up for grabs. After that, and I would put Stafford there now. That's just me. So Aaron Rodgers only has 1. Breeze has 1. Depends on how, you got Elway.
Yeah, Elway has 2, but it's like he's the next best quarterback thinking because you not putting Terry Bradshaw out there.
But he was a passenger for those 2 Super Bowls. You got Eli for everybody, but no one wants to give Eli any credit whatsoever. So when
haters,
I'm not going to argue about Eli with people until it's time to really argue about Eli.
That conversation will come, and when it comes, I hope a lot of y'all are more ready than you guys are now because a lot of y'all talking points suck. I'm telling you right now.
Right. Who else? You got Marino.
No bowls. So, and I get it. Most prolific passer.
Top 5, probably not, but he's definitely in my top 10 because of what he did in the time that he did it is insane. Like I'm just crazy. I'd tell a young kid, it was like, you gotta understand, he threw for 5,000 yards when there were 3 niggas going into routes. it was only 2 wide receivers and a slow tight end. It wasn't like the tight ends that are built today. No.
It was like the offenses that are built today.
Right. Do you know how hard it is to play 3-on-8? Because that's literally what you're doing. Because it was dropping everybody back in the coverage. Like, that's insane. So he gets the benefit of the doubt for me on that.
So shit show. No, most definitely that.
You get the Troy Aikmans and there's a couple other people that are floating around, even though Aikman has never threw for like 3,000 yards in the season or some crazy shit like that. It was something nuts.
Never mind. Well, that's the start for that time.
Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot. But if Stafford gets him another Super Bowl, he is easily top 5.
I would put him at 5.
Debate me on it.
I would put him at 5. And like I said, that's the reason why I said if he gets another Super Bowl, like we said, John Elway was mainly a passenger for the 2 Super Bowls that he has. So if Matt Stafford, at least to me personally, if Matt Stafford gets another Super Bowl, because right now I would say I got John Elway around 5 or 6. Matt Stafford gets another Super Bowl, I'm putting him over John Elway easily. I'm not even thinking about it.
Oh yeah, no, he's at this point. If you're asking me, he's already over John Elway. That's just me personally, but.
Yeah, and he's over Brett Favre right now. Like, I don't want to hear that Brett Favre argument. Stop telling me that. I don't want to. I'm not listening to y'all when y'all say Brett Favre is top 5. No, he's not. Stop doing that.
No, and I love Brett Favre.
We're not doing that.
But he's not top 5. All right. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna clip that up. I'm sending it out to everybody. So Trent, all you niggas coming after you. And then basketball. I'm cooking up some stuff in basketball. Just know
I'm watching WNBA right now.
Oh, we're gonna get to that because everybody's where's the haters at now? Because Angel Reese she didn't miss a shot in one game the other day. Or
yes, that was one game.
I was like, it was one game, bro. Like, that's it. I was like, oh, well, she does that. No, she doesn't. Don't stop lying. What
I want everybody to know is that my Golden State Valkyries is number 2, dog.
No, the Valkyrie balling.
Yeah. But then the Aces is number 3, dog.
Hey, I just need the Aces to once the Aces get they stick together, because it's not so much about the regular season. I'm not too worried about that. But them, I just need them to get together.
They get active in the playoffs, and once it gets down to I already know Championship Asia is different. Playoff Asia is a different game. I really haven't seen the Valks too deep in the playoffs to really judge them. Like, once they come up to that real adversity, coming up against a championship team, that's when I really start to judge them and stuff like that. But I will say this, though. Shout out to Olivia Miles because, boy. Gosh.
Yeah, okay. I have mixed feelings about Olivia Miles because I love Olivia.
I know Dallas should have drafted her over AZ, but that's
she 1,000%. And this is why I said when we was covering the draft is that if they was going to draft a guard, it should have been Olivia Miles, not AZ. But they needed a big. And they should have got the girl from UCLA.
Fair. That's true.
But they went with you drafted your star player's girlfriend. Come on, dog. That's bad business. Because look what Olivia Miles is doing. Look what you could have had. Could you imagine Paige and Olivia in the same backcourt, dog?
That shit is disgusting. It's literally gross. Stupid. Oh, and before we get out of here, the Sparks are tanking for Juju, by the way.
Is Juju coming out this year? I don't think she's coming out this year. Is she coming out? She might. We'll see.
She might, but even if she doesn't, I just know that that's what the Sparks are doing. They're tanking.
Well, if they're smart, if the league is smart, this is what I would do. This is what Melvin would do. The Sparks, because Klay Thompson's father already. I know this is basketball, this is football show. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, we know. We at the end of the show. Y'all love it anyway.
Michael Thompson already said that the Sparks should make a trade for Caitlin Clark. I thought it was going to be for Kelsey Plum, but they traded Kelsey somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I would still make the trade because if you put Cam Brink, Juju, and Caitlin Clark on one fucking team in LA, you have a dynasty waiting. You want ratings to go through the roof? Put Juju and Caitlin Clark on the same team. Do it.
Now watch it happen.
Do it.
Watch it happen.
That right there with Cam Brink, nasty. They hanging banners for the next 12 years.
Yeah, watch it happen. Watch it happen. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's what's going to start it too. That's what's going to start it because they got draft picks to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't be the plan, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, and we know LA is not one to sit idly by while other markets, i.e., Las Vegas and New York, win championships. And especially if a new market in the Bay Area comes in and they establish themselves and win a championship, yeah, you can guarantee LA is going to start rolling out that money.
And I'm saying the amount they be printing, the WNBA will be printing money at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Not to mention, you got Luka in LA, Luka and Caitlin in LA with Juju. Stop it. La La Land's turned up.
Yep. All right. So that's it. We're up out of here. Shout out to everybody on the YouTubes, Facebooks, Hot Knee Live. I mean, we just re-rolling. Is this our time? We've been down for a minute because it's summertime. There's no football, but football is back. We got a couple more weeks before the regular season kicks in. And then we're gonna go live.
Yeah, man. Then we're gonna turn it up for y'all a little bit.
Yeah, because we might take that Thursday slot, maybe go live for the Thursday night football game.
Yeah, just give y'all a little live reactions. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy, so we're gonna get copyright. But yeah, give y'all some live reactions.
Yeah,
some live clips from the game, stuff like that.
We can play the game on our own TVs and just give commentary as the game's going on.
Yep,
have some fun. Just do something different this year. Do something a little different.
Talk about some, and just talk football. Yeah, we're coming at y'all with a lot of different things, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Merch coming soon. Make sure y'all tap into the website. Like we said, we're coming at y'all real different this year, especially before Christmas. We'll have some Christmas presents lined up for y'all. Cut ups and TikToks will resume, will commence. So don't even worry about that. We can get them. We're gonna get the content out. And yeah,
totally forgot about the cutting up the clips. That was my fault.
I got a whole bunch cut up. It's just they own the laptop. I got them stored away. Look, laptop right here. Y'all know I ain't lying. I ain't catting off. I got them all cut up. They're in my storage right now. I'm saving them, and then when I roll them out, just know, yeah, I've been doing some work over here. But yeah, we got y'all, brother. We got it.
Yep. So we're back. 2026 inside the huddle. We back.
Yeah, turn it up, let it ride. It's the wave of the nation. Hot Knee Live Radio, future of the vibrations, music, streaming, entertainment. We the dream teaming. Sports talk, fire, and the mic stay steaming. If you looking for the culture, we the spot. No lie from the sideline. Sports where the stats don't die. Tune in, log in. Let me say it one more time. Hot Knee Live Radio, where the stars all shine. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, that's the rapper we done cooked up to play. Inside a huddle where the drip don't fade. Big vibes only when we step on the mic. Breaking down the game while we talking that. Hit follow if you rockin' with the style we bring. 5 stars on deck, let the podcast sing. We slide out smooth like a route run plane. Inside the huddle, too fresh, too mean. Catch y'all next time, same swag, new scene.